Guess who's back? Back again. How's it going, everybody? It's Charlie and welcome back to the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. It has been a while. As a lot of you may know, I did put out a while back that I was going to take a step back from YouTube, as I'll be honest, guys, it was becoming a little bit of a chore and I wasn't really myself around the time that I put that out, and I could feel myself maybe not seeming as enthusiastic and as into the content as I really was in the videos. So I thought I'd just take a little bit of a break, a bit of a step back, and focus on growing my TikTok audience, which I have done quite a bit. So anyone that has supported me on TikTok over the last few weeks, really do appreciate that. But I did tweet out about a week and a bit ago now, saying that content would return after Christmas. Now, obviously, it's a few days before Christmas, but I'm in a good place now, and I am eager and I am itching to get back to the content. I'm really excited to get back into it. And what a game to get back into it for, as Leeds United are taking on Ipswich tomorrow in the early kickoff at Ellen Road. Cannot wait for the game, but I'm also very nervous. So this is your match preview. Just before we go any further, if you're as happy as I am to be back doing content, hit that like button, really is appreciated. It just helps get the video out there to more people. Please subscribe if you are brand new, and hit that notification bell, because content is back on a regular now, guys. Don't you worry about that. So yeah, Leeds against Ipswich then. Massive game. Massive game this. It's huge, really. In the race for promotion, Ipswich have currently got a 10-gap lead on Leeds United, obviously, as our last two results have not exactly been great. Obviously, the 1-1 draw with Coventry last week. And prior to that, obviously, the defeat at the Stadium of Light against Sunderland. So we're coming into this game on the back of two poor results. Ipswich are coming into it on the back of a draw against Norwich. And I believe they won their last game before that. I can't remember who it was against, but I know that they won it. And obviously, after the Sunderland defeat, it was a bit doom and gloom amongst the Leeds United fan base, and it's still a little bit doom and gloom just regarding the race for promotion after the Coventry game, which I can understand. I mean, Leeds had a foothold in that game. I thought we were the better team up until us scoring. And usually at Ellen Road, when Leeds take the lead, it continues, and a few goals get added, or we at least continue to dominate the game. However, in that game, Coventry managed to find their way back. A very avoidable goal that they scored to equalise, but fair play to them, and they were acting afterwards like they'd won the league, which was a bit tin pot, but oh well. But yeah, look, this, like I said, guys, this game's massive now. If we get beat in this game, then Ipswich will have 13 points on us. And there's a big part of me that is thinking that is just too much of a gap for Leeds to claw back from. I think, obviously, if we win the game, then it's 7, which, yes, still isn't ideal, but at least we're making ground on them. Psychologically, Leeds should be encouraged by the fact that we've already beaten them at their own place, which I don't think any other team has beaten them at their place this season, only us. So we can take confidence from that. And look, we're at Ellen Road. The Coventry game aside, recently at Ellen Road, we have been very good. We are still unbeaten at home, which gives me confidence. But a draw tomorrow is not good enough for me. We need to win this game. And they are beatable, because we've proven that this season by beating them. West Brom beat them. They could only get a point against Rotherham, against Norwich last week. So they are beatable. But it's going to be a very tough ask for me, this. Look, over the next few weeks, there needs to be rotation, heavily. We've got, obviously, Ipswich tomorrow. Got Preston on Boxing Day. Yeah, look, it's a very congested fixture list. You know, we've got West Brom after that, Birmingham on New Year's Day. You know, Farker even mentioned it in his pre-match presser yesterday, saying that, you know, there's a lot of games over the last few weeks and the squad is going to need to be used. You know, Charlie Cresswell uploaded an Instagram story saying, you know, can't wait to be back. Does that mean he's maybe going to be in contention? You know, you've got Nonto that I think will be used tomorrow. I think Nonto will start tomorrow's game. I think the last few games where Nonto's come on, I think he's had a positive impact. So I would personally drop Dan James for this one. I'm not saying that Dan James is in poor form, he isn't, but in terms of rotation, I think it'd be good to give Willian onto a game. He did start the game against Ipswich at Portman Road and he did score in that game. There's Jayden Anthony as well. I don't think he'll start tomorrow, but I think he'll start a few of the games coming up. I really do. You know, there's Bamford, Rutter, Perot, Somerville. All the attackers will need to be rotated. You know, there's Gruev that could come into midfield. Gruev could potentially play left back if needed. I do think tomorrow, though, that, you know I've just said I think Nonto will start, but then there's also a big part of me that thinks for this game, because it's so huge, that it will be an unchanged lineup. Maybe Dan James is the better option for this game, because I think this game will be very open. I think Ipswich are not going to come to Ellen Road to park the bus, to waste time, to try and nick a point, catch us on the counter. They're going to come to play football. They're going to come to put their attacking prowess onto Leeds United, and we need to deal with that, you know. But I also think the game will suit us massively, because when they come at us, if we win the ball back, we can definitely get at them. And on the counter-attack, we are frightening on the counter-attack for any team in this division. And the defence is also going to need to be on point as well. You know, is it going to be the case that Jed Spence plays left-back again? Probably. I think it'll be Gray, Rodon, Strauch, Spence at the back. You know, Byram's still out. Firpo, I think it's a bit 50-50, but I wouldn't even have Junior Firpo on the bench. Never mind starting a game against Ipswich. You know, there's Gruev coming into midfield. I don't think that'll happen tomorrow. I think it'll be Ampadu and Kamara. And then the attack will probably be James, Perot, Somerville and Rutter. I think Rutter's been a bit off the last few games, guys. I can't lie to you. I think, you know, he holds on to the ball a bit too much. Always tries a flick and skill moves when, you know, it isn't FIFA, it's the Championship. You know, you hold the ball up, give it. Yeah, the flicks and stuff are all right in the attacking third maybe, but not in the middle of the pitch when you're trying to create counter-attacks. Perot, I want to see get more involved in this game as well. Is Farker maybe using him in the wrong way? Potentially, but we've already gone down that rabbit hole in the past, haven't we, where Farker's explained why Perot is better at 10, even though to the naked eye, I don't think he is. I think how Rutter plays, it would benefit him to be in the number 10, where he's got a bit more of a free role, and then have Perot on the shoulder. But again, is Perot that sort of forward? You know, maybe not. So yeah, look, there's a lot to take into this game tomorrow. You know, they've got some very good players in this league. I think Leif Davis is arguably the best left back in the league. You know, is definitely the top of the assists in the Championship so far. There's Sam Morsey in the middle. You know, Wes Burns, George Hurst. You know, they have got some very, very good players. Broadhead as well. So, you know, it is definitely not going to be a walk in the park by any stretch of the imagination. But what does give me confidence is that we've beaten them before at their own ground, which no other team has done. Our home form is very, very good. And I think our attacking four is one of the best in the league, if not the best in the league, on its day. And hopefully the day is tomorrow. You know, it's the early kick-off. We played before Leicester. We played before Southampton. What I'm dreading, though, is that we drop points and then Southampton win and then we're fourth, and then it just feels like an even bigger task to get to the top two. I'll be honest, guys, I've said it to some friends and that recently. I've said it to my family. And I'm going to say it to you guys with my chest. If we lose this game tomorrow, I think it'll be playoffs. I don't think there'll be a way back. So this is why this game is the most important one of the season. Can Leeds United get 3 points and maintain their race in this race for promotion? I think we will. I'm a bit 50-50 in terms of a scoreline, guys. I can't lie to you. I think my heart is saying 2-1 Leeds, but my head is saying 2-1 Ipswich. I can't lie. I'm very 50-50. I think it'll be a 2-1 game either way. I don't think it'll be a draw. I think there'll definitely be a winner in this game. But I'm very 50-50 going into it. I'm nervous, but also excited. I just hope that we are still in the race for automatic promotion come 2:30 in the afternoon tomorrow. So fingers crossed for a positive result, guys. Hit me up in the comment section down below with all your thoughts and opinions, your score predictions, your goal scorers, and how you're feeling going into the game tomorrow. Make sure you're liking the video on the way out. It helps get it out there to more people. Please subscribe if you are brand new. Hit the notification bell. Plenty of content coming now, guys, as I am back in full swing. Hopefully it's 3 points tomorrow, and I will see you for my match review after the game. Cheers.